Bhuma character, it's in girls, it's in boys, it's a voice that is in yourself that has no answers. She's looking for answers. She's like, someone help so that, I get to the bottom of this, Annie.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful force.
బట్ ఆ సినిమా ద్వారా, ఆ సినిమాలో మీరు పోషించిన ఏదన్నా ఒక సీన్ కావచ్చు, ఒక డైలాగ్ కావచ్చు, అంటే ఒక ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ మీ వ్యక్తిగత జీవితంలో ఎక్కడో ఒక చోట టచ్ అయింది, ఇది నేను ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అయ్యాను అని అనిపించిన మూమెంట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా?
ద హోల్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ఆఫ్ భూమా అండి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు భూమాకి ఏమో చెప్పాలని ఉంది, కానీ చెప్తే ఏమవుతుందో అని తెలియదు. సో ఆ ఫీలింగ్ ఉంది కదా, దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ అస్. That is our character. That's why I'm saying Bhuma is so close to me, because many a times I want to say something. I'm like, okay, ee roj cheppesta. But it never happens because it is generally like, emaitudo, em anukuntaro, like will it go wrong? Okay, now I'm a public figure. Emaina chepte edo okati. Of course, anything I say will be turned against me. But I'm like, aa bhayamto unna. Today, it's such a sad thing that someone, like one of my friends from the journalist gang was like, but why don't you speak?
Yeah.
Like there's so much negativity around you. Why don't you speak? I'm like, well, what is the point of speaking? People will only hear what they want to hear. People will not hear what you're saying. You can bark all you want. But okay, ఇది నిజం కాదు, ఇది నిజం అంటే ఎవరు ఉంటారు? Click baits kosam, it'll just keep going now, whatever they want to believe. So I was like, yeah, there's no point in speaking, man. If people want to believe something, if people see it, then they will see it. Words have no power these days. It's just actions though chupyali, otherwise you can't do anything.
Yeah. But one thing I remember, Rashmika, ఒక 7-8 years back when we spoke, that అప్పుడు ఇంకా మనం ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేయలేదు, but we were talking at some place, and at that point in time you were really getting affected quite a bit. Like you were like, అంటే ఏదో చెప్పాలి బట్ చెప్పలేకపోతున్నా. కోపము, ఆవేశము, ఒక హెల్ప్లెస్నెస్, ఇవన్నీ ఐ కుడ్ సీ. బట్ మన ఇద్దరం ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేసాం ఒక 4-5 years back. అప్పుడు you were like so damn sorted. You were saying, I don't care whatever people talk, it doesn't really bother me. And today you're at a stage that you don't even acknowledge it, like it's okay, fine, let them talk. So anta oka 7-8 ఏళ్లలో అంత చేంజ్ వచ్చింది. What did that change bring to you personally? Like, I still want to say something అన్నది ఎప్పుడన్నా అనిపిస్తుందా? కనీసం ఎప్పుడన్నా అనిపిస్తుందా?
అనిపిస్తుందండి. See, many things when things are taken for నెగటివిటీలో ఏమో అంటారు. I know it's not true.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my family and friends know it's not true. I'm like, ఈ రోజు నుంచి క్లారిటీ ఇస్తా, ఇది నిజం కాదు అని అనుకుంటా. మళ్ళీ ఏమవుతుందో అని వద్దులే ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు అని వచ్చేస్తా. ఇది లాస్ట్ 9 years నుంచి జరుగుతుంది. ఇది ఇట్ విల్ కీప్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్, బికాస్ the second you start giving answers, for the rest of your life you have to keep giving answers. More so, people to get answers from you, they will still do more. So I'm like, enduku ee mottam circle malli asalu manakoddu. Of course, back then I was very affected, but I was like, you could see that I was affected.
Yeah, I could see it.
Even today I'm affected. But the thing is, you can't see I'm affected because I'm working on myself as to, like, almost teaching myself not to be affected.
Yeah.
See, I'm just a girl who's in this industry. My personality hasn't changed. Sad. But it's not changed. And my friends are like, how are you surviving in this industry without your personality being changed? I'm like, I can't change now. Like, if it has to change, it had to change like 4-5 years back. Appudu change kaledante eppudu change kadu. So it's like that. You just teach yourself how to maneuver your life. Ippudu actor, I can't go back from this field now.
Right.
It is what it is. So I just have to deal with things.
Very true. And you are showing it with your films.
Yeah.
I just feel success with the success. And that kind of adoration. Yenta negativity unna kuda, there are people who love you to the core. There's so many who love you. Otherwise, why will you get so many followers on Instagram? Tell me. Tell me, Rashu. Don't you
See,
think?
that means I'm doing something right.
Exactly. So అదంతా క్రాప్. ఏదైతే నాయిస్ ఉందో అదంతా క్రాప్.
As in, see, at some level, I believe that people are doing negativity on you because somewhere, you know, that's also money. That's also income. That's also commercial. It's become commercial now. So I feel like మన మీద నెగటివిటీ ఉండొచ్చు. ఒక 10% genuine negativity ఉండొచ్చు. కానీ the other 30 or 40% is because they're making money of it, which is feeding their tummies. So it's fine, honestly. Like generally they ask this question, paparazzi anta face fine untaru, meeku irritate kada? I'm like, but that's their bread and butter kada. Manamu actor, manamu acting chesi, we get money out of it, which is our bread and butter. Paparazzi ki capturing actors and celebrities or personalities bring them money. So that is their bread and butter. Ippudu recently I learned that people pay people to write negative thing about you, and it's a commercial, you know, gig that's bringing them money. Ila alochiste, people are all trying to survive in this world kada.
పోనీ బతకని అనుకుంటున్నారు అంతే.
Oh, basically if it's making them like earn and, you know, feeding their families, then it is what it is. But that's the thing that they've chosen.
So there's so much negativity in the world, right? Even when your career started, there's so much negativity. When I was in Bangalore, I used to hear so much about you. And the same thing now in social media everywhere. There is so much negativity. Even whatever we do, that turning into a negative, right? So when you started your film career, you were a teenager. Now they said it's 29, 20. Yeah. So how did you handle that negativity when you were a teenager?
That age.
How are you handling this negativity now as a 29-year-old mature girl?
As in, I remember when the negativity first started with me, it hit me like a storm. Like it hit me very hard, and I had this, like constantly I used to have this dream of the ground beneath me falling, and I'm just like falling with it. So that was my feeling. First, I didn't understand why there was so much negativity, and anyone who I spoke to would just say, you chose this career and there's a lot of negativity around women, so you just have to deal with it. And I knew this is not right. I just didn't have to deal with it. I knew I wanted to speak about it. Kani your most trusted people నీ దగ్గర వచ్చి జరుగుతాయి, అందరికీ ఇదే జరుగుతుంది, నెగటివిటీ is so common అన్నప్పుడు, when you have just entered the industry, you believe them. You're like, okay, maybe it happens to everyone. Who knows? లోపల పెట్టుకొని you know, I just like felt like, okay, this will pass, one day it'll pass, one day people will see the reality, the truth ani. And even till today it's not changed. I feel like my growth as a personality has been how I've been handling things. Today oka negativity జరిగేటప్పుడు I'm like, this happens every time, but I know better how to handle it and not be affected as much today. So I feel like that's the only difference. But you're right, when I first entered the industry, I also don't come from a film background, right? Like family, friends, nobody I knew from the industry. So yeah, it was rough, and today I don't know how I dealt with it, but I think I did a good job where I'm still smiling today. So
yes.